Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, I'm Courtney, and if you like makeup tutorials, beauty hacks and all that sort of content, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be creating this look inspired by the Loki Disney Plus series. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love Loki. I loved the Disney Plus series. I love the character. I just think I had to do the series justice and create a makeup look inspired by it. Let me know in the comments down below if you have watched Loki and what your thoughts are on it, because I really enjoyed the series. Me and my partner were waiting every single week for the new episodes to come out because we just couldn't wait to see what was going to happen. And I can't believe, no spoilers, but I cannot believe how it has changed the MCU universe because of the Loki finale. But no spoilers. If you want to stick around and see how I created this look inspired by the Loki Disney Plus TV series, do stick around and watch till the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get on into it. So to start, just in case you can hear that in the background, it is absolutely hammering down. So if you can hear the cars going past and the rain, please do try and ignore it because I obviously can't control the weather. So the first palette that I'm going to use to do the Loki inspired eyeshadow look is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. I've had this palette for a really long time. I believe I got it from Urban Outfitters a few years ago and I really love this palette. It has lasted me a really long time. I believe I got it at the start of uni, which is around like 3 years ago, and I just really love this palette. Like the colour layout, the shimmeries, the mattes, it's so pigmented, and if you don't have this palette, I recommend it. Straight away, I really recommend this palette. It is amazing. So as I was saying, the colour that I'm going to be using here is this khaki green underneath the Capricorn shimmery shade, and I'm going to be packing that in the outer corner of my eye. Just bring you in a little bit. So just before I apply the eyeshadows, I'm going to prime my eyelids using the Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Concealer in C1. So what, ooh, Jesus, ooh. So as I was saying before it just did that, I'm just going to squirt a little bit onto my eyelid, like so. That will be enough because this formula is really thick. And then I'm going to take my flat brush, carve out the underneath side of my brow, and then spread it evenly across my lid, and then I'll come back once that is done. So as I was saying, I'm going to be picking up that Capricorn matte shade and I'm going to be applying that in the outer corner of my eye. The sort of eye look that I'm aiming to do is a khaki greeny gold look with graphic liner to really emphasize the idea and inspiration of Loki and the Loki Disney Plus series. So I'm just going to pack that into the outer corner of my eye. And then what I'm going to do also is drag it out slightly to create this like triangle shape in the outer corner of the eye, like so. And then with a clean brush, I'm just going to go over the edge of that eyeshadow and try and blend it out slightly. And then I'm just going to go back and forth between packing the product on and then blending it out until I get the pigment payoff that I'm looking for. Taking a little bit this time of that khaki shade onto my fluffy brush and then just blending that upwards again. And then bringing that slightly towards the inner half of the crease area. Now what I'm going to do is switch to the Beauty Bay Evolve palette, which looks like this. And I'm going to be picking up this yellowy toned nude shade in this row here, which is called Base 6. And I'm just going to go directly over the edge of the khaki shade to try and set the concealer down slightly and just blend that shade up towards my natural skin tone. And I'm also going to bring that shade inwards towards the inner half of the crease. I'm also going to drag that shade outwards towards the temple as well. Now I'm switching back to that fluffy brush and back into that Capricorn matte shade, tapping off the excess. And I'm just going to go directly into the outer corner once again to rebuild the pigment that we might have lost through blending that shade out. Working that mostly into the eye socket crease area to really enhance the depth of the look. And then like tilting my head upwards slightly, like so I can really see right up into that socket area. And out towards the outer corner. Now, something that I've recently started to do in my makeup looks is make the inner corner here of my eye a little bit more dark and create shadow and depth in that area of the eye, because I believe it shapes the eye differently and creates this really dark smoky effect. So what I'm going to do once again is pick up that Capricorn shade on this really small brush and just apply that directly into the inner socket area just below the start of my brow bone. Just tap that in really gently like so. And then I'm going to use this other small brush to pick up that 6th shade, which is that yellowy nude tone. And then I'm going to go directly over the edge of that khaki shade to create the same transition in between the shades here in this sight area here. Just keep going back and forth between the yellow shade and the khaki shade, just create a really nice even blend. Use that same brush but with no additional product. Just go back into the middle of that area using circular motions. So if you see this gap in between this inner corner darkness and this outer corner darkness, I'm going to fill that gap with a shimmery shade called Aquarius, which is this yellow based shimmery shade which has green reflex and undertones in it. And I'm just going to apply that using my finger straight into that gap there to represent the gold of Loki and then obviously the greens of Loki. So what I'm going to do is just use my finger and tap that into that gap, like so. This yellowy shade is really nice because it has a really strong yellowy bronze undertone, but then the reflex on it are this beautiful green. I really don't want this to be too vivid because, as I said before, I'm going to apply a graphic liner. So I'm just tapping that gently into the inner corner and the inner half of the eye, like so. I'm just going to go back in with that original fluffy brush and that Capricorn khaki shade and just re-add some depth into the outer corner because I want it to be really nice and dark in that outer corner area over here. Now I've finished with the top side of the eyeshadows, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. And to do that, I'm using the Platinum Ice palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using this shade over here, which is called Alien Ice. It is a green toned highlighter. I do like this palette, the only problem I find is that they are very crumbly, so just be careful with this product if you do have it, because the formula is quite chunky and glittery. As you can see there, going onto my skin, it's picking up big chunks of glitter, which is nice if you're doing a particular look. I've got it all on my cheekbones and the rest of my face, but sometimes it's just not what you want. You want a nice smooth formula, but this one is very chunky, but it is the only green highlighter that I do have, and I wanted to tie the green in with the entire look. And then I'm just going to take this dome shaped brush and go straight back into that green highlighter and highlight the inner corner of my eye. And that is just picking up all of the foundation. Right, that's better. I'm just going to go in with my finger instead because it's just performing better if you use your finger. So for the eyeshadows on the lower side of the eye, I'm going to be going in with that 6th shade, which is that yellowy nude shade, and I'm just going to be applying that throughout the lower lid using this Morphe M433 brush, like so. Just going to look up and apply that yellowy tone throughout the lower lid and focus it in the outer half here. Then I'm just going to pick up that original Capricorn shade on this smaller brush, and I'm going to be applying that in the crease area of my lower lid. So I'm just going to look directly down into my mirror, and I'm just going to do small circular motions here. That's probably too much. Because I've applied too much of that green shade there, I'm just going to pick up that brush that I used to apply the yellow shade, and I'm just going to go directly over the edge of it to help diffuse the product. like so, and drag it outwards towards the outer corner. And that's about it for the eyeshadow. And now I'm going to go into the liner portion of this look. For the eyeliner, I'm going to be using a combination of this Primark liquid eyeliner and this MAC Black Track gel liner pot, just to get really fluid and neat lines. So what I like to do is grab a blob of the gel liner and decant it into the pot lid, like so. And first I'm going to be applying a really nice sharp wing liner. So I'm going to speed through that because I'm not going to be able to talk because I'm going to be concentrating. Then I'm going to apply a small point into the inner corner of my eye to give the illusion that the winged liner is joining up with the inner corner. What I'm also going to do is just follow the natural crease line of my lower lid here and then join that into the same shape as the upper wing. And I'm also going to mimic the shape of the upper liner shape just above it in the eye socket area. So there we have three separate types of eyeliner. We've got the main wing and we've got the lower wing and then we've got the upper wing. And to spice up the look a bit, I'm going to go in with a gold liquid eyeshadow but use it as an eyeliner to really enhance those dark black lines and really bring a bit of gold into the look. So what I've got here is the Beauty Bay liquid crystal eyeshadow in the shade Pyrite, which is a light gold shade. And I'm just going to use that. I've decanted some onto my hand here and I'm going to use that to outline the black liner shapes and really enhance and emphasize the liner look. So first of all, I'm just going to go over this area here and apply some of that into that dark area that we made. Then I'm going to outline the bottom of the liner here, the upper of the lower lid liner, then the lower of the upper lid liner. And I'm also just going to line the inner corner tear duct area as well with this gold shade. Like so. So now the base of the eyeshadow and the eyeliner is finished. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes using this eyelash curler, as I just like to curl my lashes before I apply mascara. And the mascara that I'm using is the Collection Cosmetics Lash Surge Mascara, which is one of my favourite mascaras. And I'm going to be applying that onto the top and the bottom lashes. And the lashes that I'm going to be applying today are the Anastasia Doll Beauty Lashes. And I'm just going to apply these off camera and do the other eye, and then I'll come back once both are done and then show you two lip options that will go really nicely with this look. So here you have both eyes done with the first lipstick choice out of the two. This lip shade is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. It's a kind of light nude tone brown, which is really nice. I thought it complemented the khaki and the gold tones in this look, and it also goes really nice with the green. So this is one lip option to go with this look. And this here is the second lip option, which is this beautiful black lipstick by NYX, which is a NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Alien. So this is the final Loki inspired makeup. I really love this look. I love the way the gold contrasts against the green and the khaki shade complements the black. I really do like this look. I would wear this on a night out or to a special event or something like that. Comment down below guys if you like this eyeshadow look inspired by the Loki TV series. Also let me know down in the comments if you're going to recreate this look, and if you do, make sure to tag me on my Instagram at CourtneyBeautyUK or on my Twitter at CourtneyBeauty_ or hashtag CourtneyBeauty on all platforms. All my social medias will be linked down below, so you can find me via those links. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.